bathroom in the kitchen.
Welcome back to Recap IT. Today we are going to recap a 2014 romantic comedy movie titled The Other Woman. After discovering her boyfriend is married, Carly soon meets the wife he's been betraying. And when yet another love affair is discovered, all three women team up to plot revenge on the three-timing SOB. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to this channel. Now without wasting any further time, let's begin, shall we? Carly Whitten and Mark King have a one-night stand at the start of the movie. They've been dating for 8 weeks, and Carly is quite content. Lydia, Carly's friend and secretary, notices that Carly hasn't been with a single man in a long time when she tells her about the relationship. She has no idea that Mark is married to Kate, a chatty woman. Mark fabricates an excuse to leave town for a few days, telling Carly that his house's plumbing is broken. Carly is irritated by the short notice and gets into a fight with Mark. He drops her off with her father, Frank, who is dating a younger woman, for drinks. He persuades Carly to surprise Mark by showing up at his house. She does so while dressed as a seductive plumber. When she arrives at his door, Kate greets her and introduces herself as Mark's wife. Carly stumbles off the porch steps and trips backwards, crashing into a massive urn, which she breaks. Carly storms into her office, furious, and tears up the flowers Mark had left for her. She informs Lydia that he is married, but Lydia suggests that this may add some spice to their relationship. Kate, who has a nervous breakdown after learning that Carly has slept with Mark multiple times, pays Carly a visit. Despite this, Kate continues to seek out Carly and try to form a bond with her. The two eventually become unlikely friends. Kate vents her rage later by smashing Mark's office with a golf club. When Mark returns home and takes Kate out, she is enticed to sleep with him. Mark receives a phone call from another woman while she is getting ready in the bathroom. Kate overhears and pretends to be ill in order to avoid sex. She breaks down and tells her brother Phil that Carly is probably still having an affair with Mark while they are repairing the walls. She confronts Carly later, who claims that nothing is happening and that the accusation has hurt her. They discover Mark is having an affair with another woman. While spying on Mark and his new lady, the ladies follow him to Miami and stay at Phil's beach house. They come across the couple at the beach, and both ladies are taken aback when they see Amber, a new, younger, and ridiculously attractive girl. Carly tries to catch up to Amber as she jogs down the beach, but Kate intervenes. When Amber sees them fighting in the sand, she forces them to tell her that Mark is playing her. Despite the fact that the ladies are all mad at the same guy, they continue to bond, drink, and laugh, and Carly begins to develop feelings for Phil. Kate declares that she wants Mark to be truly hurt, so the three women conspire to exact the ultimate vengeance on Mark, utilizing Carly's legal skills, Kate's knowledge of Mark's lifestyle, and Amber's good looks. Kate starts messing with Mark in New York by putting hair removal cream in his shampoo and putting a lot of estrogen in his smoothies, causing him to develop breasts. Carly arranges a date with Mark, catches him flirting with another woman, and sneaks laxatives into his scotch and water. He then spits his pants and has explosive diarrhea, after which he is robbed while attempting to persuade others to get him pants. To get more information out of Mark, the ladies consider having one of them take one for the team and sleep with him. They play rock paper scissors, and Amber decides to go ahead and do it. When Mark takes Kate out for a romantic dinner with his business partner Nick, things become even more complicated. Regardless of Mark's adultery, she begins to feel romantically connected to him. The next day, Carly and Amber present Kate with a list of companies in which Mark has invested and embezzled funds. Kate's desire for vengeance isn't as strong as it once was. Carly adds to the tension by inviting Mark to hang out. The ladies take a break from each other. As he prepares for a business trip, Mark takes Kate to the Bahamas. Kate had given Carly an envelope with contracts from Mark's businesses, citing Kate as the CEO of the defrauded companies, and Carly and Amber showed up for Kate. They track Mark from a hotel where he's with another woman to the bank where he keeps his offshore funds. Kate throws her engagement and wedding rings into the ocean on the day the ladies plan to make their move. On the beach, Carly and Amber sit by her side. Later, they take her to the bank to settle the matter. When Mark is invited to Carly's law firm for a meeting, the final showdown occurs. Lydia leads him to the conference room, where Mark is forced to speak with all three ladies face to face. Kate declares her desire for a divorce right away, but Mark refuses, attempting to entice her back in with innocent apologies. The ladies demonstrate to Mark that Kate has returned all of the money to the defrauded companies, leaving Mark with nothing and Kate with half of his money. After being told the truth, Nick comes in and fires Mark. Mark loses it and throws the papers all over the place before walking face first into the glass wall, causing him to bleed. He rushes to a computer and discovers that his bank accounts have been closed. He walks right into a glass wall, destroying his suit. When he steps outside the building, he notices that his car is being towed. He screams angrily and wonders how things could get any worse. Frank then steps forward and punches Mark in the face, knocking him out. The ladies gather for one final time to toast their friendship. Kate now works with Nick and is the CEO of several successful businesses, according to the ending text. Carly and Phil married and are expecting their first child. Amber began dating Frank, and the two of them travel the world to keep up with the summer season, though Carly refuses to refer to her as mom. And this is where the movie comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, until next time.